Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Mickey.
I'm Rose.
I'm Mickey.
And this is ReZero, episode 5 of season 2. So last time we had episode Parent and Child. That was really sad and moving.
Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, I already told you guys that stuff that made you guys sad, and there was sadder stuff on Patreon, but they refused to read it. Well, she refused to read it. I don't know if I even told you.
I'm not gonna read anything that breaks my heart even more.
Yeah. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. So guys, anything from last episode you remember that you wanted to talk about?
Other than heartbreaking heartbreak, we saw Echidna right at the end.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, will Echidna cause him to suddenly know who she is and then forget as soon as he leaves? Or will he remember because of his strange connection to the witch? After this, like he'll get flashbacks of her. I don't know.
I kind of get the feeling that losing your memory of the stuff that's there isn't necessarily what the outcome is supposed to be, because it seems like an odd test if you forget that you're being tested, you know. Maybe a part of it is you're getting so many memories and your idea of what's going on is altered so much that you do lose your memory. But if you can fight your way back, that's good, and that's a part of it, maybe. So guys, thank you very much for being here. Like time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want more. Remember to the Patreon description if you guys want to see next episode a whole week early. I'll see you in the discussion. The first thing I want to say. Did not expect that. That sounds like some genuine arigato.
That was her.
Okay, so he remembers in this dream state.
No. So mean.
Watched a movie about him. Yeah, so it was from his own memory.
He tried to join in.
Next.
There are 3 trials.
Oh, he wants Amelia to do it.
He looked like Phoenix Wright for a second.
He actually does. But she actually knows what went on with Amelia then. Did you literally eat dirt when you fell? Alright, so you got those memories.
Teeth chattering.
Aww, she's scared. Aww. Father and Puck.
Aroma hypnosis. They have something for everything, man. Thanks for pointing that
I
out.
like how she always has to let him know.
You're a genius, I don't know. Psych! Hey.
Hello.
It's her.
We'd met her? Oh.
Oh.
Why?
What the heck, Ram?
Oh. Okay.
She's the chief.
Old and frail. Wow.
So are there like ghosts around here then?
Oh, interesting. Why? They only want one particular person to get them out.
He just says what. He's on top of his game.
Brilliant.
Why would you say that?
Oh no.
I missed it. What did
You can do it again tonight. She's literally still recovering in bed, bro. Give me some time.
Oh.
Huh.
Why?
Yeah.
There was once a war.
Yeah, but all of the purebloods can get in anyway.
True.
They just can't escape.
Oh. Right.
Relatively noble sacrifice.
Ominous.
Indeed.
Alright, here we
Here they
are.
go again.
Oh, now they've got a crowd.
Oh.
Why? She's right there.
He just admits it. Nice. At least she's conscious this time.
Yeah.
That's better. Much better.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, He doesn't trust Emilia.
In crime? Yeah.
Just smiling. Well, I was gonna say, she's there. Be careful.
ロズワール様の行いの全てをラムに強要する。その中でラムがどう扱われてどう切り捨てられたとしても同じことよ。そんなバカなことの犠牲になったのも許せるのかよ。
And she's like, who's Rem?
誰のことを言っているかわからないけど、他人の名前はラムには何の関係もないわ。
Oh, right, I forgot
More
about that.
anger.
So she's even more loyal because there's no one else.
Okay.
He did it on purpose.
私が解決してしまえば、今回のことはエミリア様の手柄にも君の手柄にもならないから。
He wanted.
効果は絶大だったろう。魔女教撃退以前と以降で、アーダム村の住民のエミリア様への態度は大きく変わった。エミリアも村の人たちも誰も救えない結果になってたら。信じていたんだよ。君のことを。君ならばエミリア様のために奔走し、クルシュ様との同盟成立に力を尽くし、襲い来る魔女教の撃退を命がけで。
Playing 4D chess.
Yeah.
お前が俺の何を知ってる。お前と別れた時俺は正真正銘のクズだった。そのクズが多少なりマシになれたのはその後のことがあったからだ。そしてその後のことは俺の中以外のどこにも残ってない。お前は俺の何を信じたんだよ。話し合いはここまでの。
He's like, I'm out of pre-recorded responses.
言うわけがねえ。そうして怒りに支配されながらも内心では現状が正しいと理解している。エミリア様の応戦のために私や村人と圧力を生むべきではないとね。やはり君は私の共犯者に
He knows exactly where he fits. And there's nothing he can do about it.
辛そうなのは見ててわかる。でもこの聖域の解放は君がやらなきゃ意味がないと思う。
Did he tell anyone he succeeded in the first one?
I don't think so.
急に罵倒？
Sudden abuse.
優しい目と声で言われてできないなんて言えてないじゃない。今さらスバルを疑ったりしないもん。信じて。のことは心配無用よ。お前フレデリカのこと信じてるの？信じてないの？どっちな？思惑は知らない。でもフレデリカがフレデリカであることは疑いない。
I would hope that holds true.
フレデリカと相対するのに不安があるならベアトリス様を頼りなさい。そしてこういうの。
Oh no.
ロズワールは質問をしろと言っていたの。
Doctor Who?
詳しくはラムも知らない。ただそれがベアトリス様の耳に入れば状況は変わる。ロズワール様はそう思う。
Oh dear. Why?
But
Everything
Beko is
changed.
angry at him right now.
Cute.
結界までの道案内まで買って出てもらってつまりねいいってことだ。それよりさした。
Small fry.
でねロショで死
I
隠
did tell him.
Oh, he did notice.
す必要はねえ。見てりゃわかる。俺様もエミリア様が試練に挑むのを見てんだ。俺んのもな。その度あんな取り乱して出てくんだぜ。見ちゃいらんねえよ。
He does have a heart.
いや必ず試練を乗り越えられるって信じてる。だから俺は期待すんのは自由だ。けどエミリア様
I mean, he doesn't trust her the way he does.
Yeah.
怖い怖いって泣いてるのが本音じ
Yes.
こっちの事情を話すつもりはねえよ。ただ、てめえが戻ってこなきゃ、俺様たちが困ってしまう。いざとなりゃフレデリカに見せろ。
Okay.
What?
I don't understand anything.
We've got credits on the screen.
Oh no.
no.
It's funny, we've been conditioned.
Red.
This is
Red.
not ever a good thing.
Everything is
It's all
red.
red.
It's too red. Everything is scary.
Last time we met Frederica when it was like this.
Why is nobody here? Why is nobody here?
It's not ransacked.
And it's red. The lights are red too. This is bad.
That's a big man. Oh,
The screen is turning.
What's happening?
And it's suspense. Her door is open. Oh no. Oh no. What the heck was that? Was that blood?
Oh, of course it is.
Was that his leg?
no, he stepped
Oh,
on
his legs are.
entrails.
That is entrails. That's his entrails.
Whoa!
What?
The Debowler? She is back! No! No! No!
次に会う時まで腹渡を可愛がっておく
Evil boobs. Dang.
Where are we gonna reset
And a
to?
step back. Oh, it's gonna.
It's gonna autoplay. Look away! It doesn't exist. No.
Discussion.
Discussion.
I didn't remember that happening.
I totally forgot about her. We were lured into a false sense of safety.
I actually thought everything was fine and they were just tripping us out. I was like, but nothing should happen here. I didn't remember us going back here.
It was the red was taking too long to go away.
Yeah.
Like as
When the screen started. to tilt.
yeah, that was like nope, nope, nope,
Yeah.
nope.
Mm-hmm. So let's take it back to the top real quick.
He passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was talking with
Echidna.
Echidna there. What do you think about their conversation?
She seems she comes off as somebody who wants to come off as the bad guy.
It's funny. I was gonna say something similar.
Yeah.
She keeps saying things like she keeps being surprised by him not like either
Getting
being
upset.
angry at her or
Yeah.
fearing her.
Yeah.
It's like, but you're not mad?
That's my phone. I thought I turned you off.
You're not mad? Wait, you don't want to hit me?
Yeah.
Thanks? Wait, I look good?
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, yeah. She
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, you actually kind of frightened me, bro.
Yeah, everything she says should be frightening him, or at least from her perspective should be frightening him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny, like even from our perspective of him, it's not that bad.
Especially what he's been through.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
This
so
is a
light.
respite.
Yeah, it isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
But what anything in there that you guys wrote down or want to talk about?
3 trials.
There are 3 trials.
Yeah, that have to be, and she is saying it for him to do it. Like for some reason, she wants him to do it,
Yeah.
and
I
not Amelia.
I didn't write
Or maybe
it
she
down.
doesn't know about Amelia.
She wants him to do it. Well,
Yeah.
she would know about everything
I think
in
she
the
just
graveyard.
wanted him to do it because he can do it, but he was like, nope, some other one person is gonna do that. Yeah.
Well, the important thing that keeps coming up is for whatever reason, Subaru is special.
Yeah.
And I mean, he already has a Witch of Envy's interest, and now she has his interest. Like, there's something about Subaru himself that everybody can know something. Like, we've got a little bit of Roswaal in here, Jay. It's something about him.
Yeah.
So she wants him to do it, which, even about that, we don't know exactly what it entails to complete the trial, what it does to you, or anything like that. It just seems like an accomplishment to free people. So there doesn't seem to be any real benefit to it being him or anybody else.
No.
But
So
yeah.
the thing of it, the reason I think he wants or anyone needs Amelia to do it is because of the picture,
yeah.
the political stance that it will give her, that she's freed these people.
Mm-hmm. But even Roswaal, who wants her for all these political reasons, wants him to do it.
Oh, he wanted Subaru to do it?
Yeah, that's why I didn't bring her in there. Isn't that what did I miss a piece? I thought that's what you were saying, is I want you to do it.
He said he doesn't trust Amelia.
Yeah. But then other than that, I thought he had said, like, he wanted Subaru to do it. Maybe I misread that.
I didn't catch that part if he said that.
All right.
Speaking of which, why doesn't he trust Amelia?
But before we get there, so Amelia is crying
Yeah,
when she gets
about-
out of her trial.
And she's saying Father Puck. And I forgot that she called Puck her father. So,
But when we saw the movie, she was calling him that even back when they were like frozen.
yeah, when they just met.
When they just met, but when she originally calling her father, was she still also
Somebody
talking
else.
about Puck, or was she talking about someone else?
Right. That's what I first I was like it was somebody else, and then it was Puck, but then I remembered.
They have a weird relationship because like Puck was crying when he met her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry it took so long.
Yeah.
But then she also mistook him for her father when they met too.
Yeah.
So there's something weird there.
What if Puck is the reincarnation of her father?
I was wondering about
Not
something
in
like that.
reincarnation. He reincarnated thousands of years ago. Because he's been around a very long time.
I know we had the crackpot theory pardon me. We had that theory of perhaps he was like the Beast of the End was a big thing back with the Witch of Envy or something like that, and maybe that's not a relationship that they had or something like that, and maybe they both reincarnated. But other than that, yeah. And then when Emilia was recovering, she reached out to Subaru, so she is
Yeah.
starting to like rely on him a bit more, even
Yeah.
subconsciously, even so.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she has no other friends,
Nah.
even
Especially
Ram.
with Puck gone.
Yeah,
Puck's
Subaru
gone.
is all she has to rely on right
Yeah.
now.
You'd think Ram would be friendly with her, but not really. They kind
No.
of treat it like it's a job
Yeah.
to look out for her. Subaru's the guest, and he kind of forced his way into friendship with them.
Yeah. I mean, just case in point was last episode when they just got in and Ram was talking to Subaru, and then when she's about to address Emilia, she straightens up immediately. Do you remember? They like showed her feet and her feet just went.
Yeah, she snapped to attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just talks to her differently, treats her differently.
Yeah, she takes
Yeah.
her job very seriously.
Yeah.
Because it's something she does for Roswaal. And the only other thing before we get to that scene with Roswaal, so Garfield and this Ryozu lady,
Bilma. I
Bilma.
caught the other name.
yeah, Bilma, they do not want to. They can do the trial, but they do not want to because of a contract that's been handed down for generations.
Yeah.
But they are a part of the faction that
want
wants
to
out.
leave. Yeah.
So what do you think that's about?
I don't know.
I don't remember anything, so I was just immediately thinking perhaps there was always a conservative faction, and there was always a group that wanted to leave, and they came to like a peace agreement where, okay, as long as you guys don't try to break us out or something like that, like someone else has to break us out. Weird, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, why agree to that in the first place?
Because
I don't know.
why would the two leaders of the ones that want to get out cannot take the trial?
Yeah.
Unless there's like some serious infighting, and to make the peace, it
They
has
had
to
to
be something
do
like that.
that. Yeah.
Like someone has to save us.
Right.
To prove that because they don't trust outsiders, right? Like to prove outsiders are good, an outsider has to save us. Something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. And also, that I guess it's the later conversation with Roswaal. So many things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, so
panic.
the main thing was he instigated the witch cult to come attack.
Yes. He said,
And-
I led this to happen.
Yeah.
Not let. I led
Led.
this to
Led.
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not let. Yeah.
He's a moves maker.
I felt Subaru's anger there. It's like rightfully so.
Yeah.
Like
Because
he had
failed
so
several
many
times.
Yeah, and
he
I
was
don't
this
know.
close to giving up.
And as you said already, Roswaal just has some sort of weird faith in him, and I almost wonder if he knows that Subaru can like
feel like he
resurrect.
must.
Like how else would he? Why else would he like rely so heavily on him to fight the witch cult?
It's a weird faith. This random guy comes up to your door. Maybe you feel special about this kid.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to send a bunch of cults after him. He'll handle it. Don't
He'll
worry.
handle it. Yeah, he's
You
fine.
got
Maybe-
spunk and moxie.
Maybe he can just sense that there's maybe whether he smells the miasma or not, maybe he can sense something about him that's stronger there, and he doesn't trust his uselessness look. Like he's looking like he's useless. Maybe he believes that no, there's more to this guy, and I want to pull it out of him.
He definitely has to know something, because remember in one of the iterations when he kept reversing, Roswaal left for some
Yeah,
reason,
he just
which was
changed.
different from all of the
yeah,
others.
yeah. That would be a great clue to that he knows.
The miasma is also a decent theory, though, because Ram's able to smell it, and she's a very powerful magic user. Everyone who can smell it is a strong magic user.
Yeah.
And he's literally
He's
the
very
strong.
strong.
No, he's the strongest in the country. Maybe he knows more than he lets on. But also, Ram's loyalty is total.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, he just heard all these things, all these people died, the terrible things Emilia and Subaru have gone through. Like, not only am I cool with it, I condone it.
Yeah.
Good on him. Do it again.
Yeah.
She doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
Because they have their special time every night.
Please stop! Don't say that.
But I think it's like it's even more because technically Rem doesn't exist anymore.
So it's like-
Rem doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
She has no one else to attach to.
Yeah.
So what loyalty might have been towards Rem
all
if,
been
if
put
she
on
knew
him.
that Rem died because of him, it probably would have been shaken. But she doesn't know who Rem is anymore.
That's a good point.
She doesn't care.
Rem's been put in a lot of danger. But that said, even if Rem was around, do you think this would have changed much? Like, would you have swapped sides there?
I don't know if she would
I don't
have
think
swapped
so.
sides, but I think it definitely would have been shaken.
Because
Yeah, I think she would have been shaken. Like she maybe would still stop Subaru from like hitting him and still say what she said. But notice like even afterwards she was standing behind Subaru. Like if Subaru went to try and hit him again, she wouldn't have stopped him.
Or should be heading real quick.
It was and it was after Roswaal started saying I led this.
Yeah, she did look back and like...
She looked a little different there. But anyways, I would say that if she did have memories of Rem, I think she would be a lot more like wary of Roswaal after that.
Maybe a little upset.
And upset, yeah.
Yeah. I don't... That's something I always wondered about, is we know that Rem's been trying to grow back her horn. That's what he's been doing. So, like, how much does that mean to her? Because she didn't really sacrifice it on purpose. She lost it trying to save her sister, and then Roswaal showed up. Like, how much does her abilities matter to her? We never really got that insight. It's like after she lost it, just devoted herself to protecting her sister and working for Roswaal. But Roswaal has been trying to grow the horn back. So, like, what does she want out of everything?
I mean, now that she doesn't know who Rem is.
Well, that, and in addition, like,
Just in general.
if she gets it back, what was her ambition? Like, what's her end goal?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of power she had. She was better than Rem.
Rem. And Rem
By
is
far.
so good. Yeah.
Because as far as I know, the only reason why that Ram stayed was because she wanted a place for her sister to be safe.
Yes, that is true. Well, at least that's what happened originally. But then later after that, we saw the whole horn thing. I'm not saying like she's out to like betray Rem or anything. I just like maybe there's something else there that she wants out of this. Because who's to say that she stays after she gets her horn back? Because she knows Rem's safe.
Yeah.
But also, so he's got Subaru in checkmate.
Yeah.
Subaru, everything that's just happened, he's planned out completely to the point that he's like, I know so much that, hey, get this is crazy. I know you can't tell anybody because if you do, you'll screw things up for Amelia. So you're gonna do exactly what I want you to do.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Willingly. Yeah.
This is gonna cause problems in the future, and I don't like it.
Well, here's my question to you. If he's already got Subaru in checkmate here, why tell him any of this?
Yeah.
Why let the pawn know he's being manipulated?
Yeah. Well, he also said that he something about like don't take lightly the fact that, or what I say to the people I trust or something like that. He trusts Subaru to an
Subaru.
extent.
For some reason.
Yeah, for some reason.
Instead of the girl that he's been, living with for the past
Much longer.
months to years, this guy I met last month, this is my
This
ride
is
or
the
die.
one
I will
partner in
I
crime.
will burn for you.
Yeah, it's really weird. I think there's a lot more to learn about Roswaal. He's quite a mystery.
I feel like there's so much more to learn because what's his we know the connection with the Mathers family and Echidna, but he seems to have a different more connection with Echidna.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah.
Why is his hair blue?
Yeah, he took offense when talk about Echidna, the witch of...
Yeah.
What was it again? Greed? Yeah, witch of
Yeah.
greed.
When Amelia said
I
that.
call her Echidna. Her name's Echidna.
Calling her the Witch of Greed makes it sound too evil. That's what he
Yeah.
said.
We also saw or heard that if what's his name, Otto's plan to just carry the people out, which would have been great, except it separates your soul from your body.
Genius,
Yeah.
but terrible.
That's like quite a caveat there.
I think that also shows what exactly this barrier is. It's not holding the bodies out, it's keeping the spirits imprisoned.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of lends to maybe your theory of what you were saying about perhaps this at one point was a trap for envy. If we know that Echidna still exists in the graveyard afterwards, after she died, so perhaps it was meant to be like that. Lena would keep the spirit in here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it was envy's trap for Echidna, and that's why she's stuck here.
That's what I was thinking, because that's what just immediately came to my head. Like, if this barrier is broken, Echidna's soul is no longer trapped there. So, like what is going to be the consequence of that, of Echidna getting out? Because we don't know. According to Echidna, the evil one was Envy. She also regrets things she's done, Echidna. But
Actually, she didn't
can
even
she?
say that the evil one was Envy?
No, the way she talked about her was to say that she did evil. She was saying she devoured them out of whatever her reason was. The way she said it was like as
Like
if
to
she was-
satiate her hunger.
Yeah, I can't remember what she said exactly. But yeah, I wonder about the consequences to deal with Echidna, like letting out these people. So maybe the conservative group has some more knowledge, more information about that the others don't.
Perhaps, but it's been a long time to not say anything. But the witches also, they come across as more forces of nature than good or evil. Though Greed did specifically say, I'm an evil magic user, but perhaps that's how she's used to people interpreting her actions.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why she keeps expecting Subaru to think she's evil. The last thing I had written down was Ram told Subaru to tell Beatrice a question,
yeah.
but also that you can trust Frederica, because even if she's doing something weird, because Frederica is Frederica. Like, you can trust her to be herself. Like, everything she presented herself to be is true. She's not being false about that. So
But she does also have a plan.
she has an ulterior motive.
Speaking of which, so I remember we talked about her saying, I did what you wanted me to do, Master. And I was like, well, maybe that's Roswaal. But it turns out it's not. It's a different Master. I forget who brought it up again. Oh, Garfield. Garfield
Yeah.
was like, she's probably her Master. Angrily, because they don't get along, apparently.
All right, but it could have been Roswaal he was talking
Still,
about.
you think?
Yeah.
The way I don't think so. Like, I think if it was Roswaal, he would have said Roswaal.
Just Roswaal.
Yeah. Because you would say just Master if the person you're talking about is not mutually known.
No.
At least that's what I would think.
Who is this Master? And what does Beatrice asking the question do?
Yeah.
Well, he asked Beatrice the question.
Yes. Yeah, he asked the question. It's like a signal. It's like a code word.
What was it?
No.
Roswaal said to ask the question.
Yeah.
No, he said, tell Beatrice to ask the question.
And then everything will change.
Everything will change.
I don't want anything to change.
But the problem with that I see is Beatrice is currently upset and hiding from Subaru. Like, before...
It's been a while.
True, but before Subaru could find her anytime, and then like after when he was trying to find her, it's like, wow, I guess when she really wants to hide, she can hide.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so he hasn't bumped into her. It's granted he's not been there, so I wonder how easily he would be able to find her at this point.
Yeah, like she doesn't have to leave, it seemed. So she could just like lock the door and just never unlocked it after. So yeah, or she could have like, all right, I'm cool with him, and unlocked it. So I guess we'll have to figure that out. But he has to get past the Bowel Hunter.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Jokes on you, and taking terrible care of my bowels.
So I'm guessing she did something. Either she killed Frederica and Petra as well, which is highly likely, or they weren't there when she for whatever reason they weren't there. Like maybe Frederica, planned with the Master, took Petra away somewhere. It's like, we have to go off and do something, or she killed Petra or something. I don't know.
I wouldn't put it past her.
I really don't know how to think about Frederica at this point.
Why was the mansion empty?
Yeah.
Well, if they were all dead.
Yeah.
But then there would be blood everywhere, no? Does she clean up?
No, you're right. There would be blood everywhere, unless wherever she got them.
Yeah, they're like...
Could have been out
their
back or something.
Yeah, Rem's door was open.
We don't know how
the garden
well
was annihilated.
Frederica can fight.
Yeah, we don't know that either.
True.
But she has spiky teeth, so I'd assume she can at least bite them.
And also, wait, what? I was thinking that.
Well, the last thing I had was, I was going to bring it up before the Bowler, was Emilia's feelings.
Yeah.
So Subaru kind of finally started thinking about when Garfield was like, she's been feeling terrible after each one. And he's like, Emilia's feelings. Like, he's starting to think, oh yeah, what does she feel like?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't thinking about it before. Like, how is she feeling after this? Just like you brought it up in the reaction, is like, she just like woke up from her ordeal. And you're like, you want to do it again? You want to do it again?
Yeah, it's kind of something that I thought about before. He doesn't really think about what she wants, because he just kind of assumes that she wants to be the next princess. He kind of assumes that she wants this or this or that.
Well, I think it might be stemming from when she was saying she wanted to be princess for her own selfish reasons, and she never told him what those reasons were. So his idea of being supportive is keep pushing her in that direction, but it could be something that you want to do it, but it's something you have to do maybe, or something that's painful to do. Like he doesn't know the full story, so he's trying to be supportive, but he doesn't know everything.
I also think it could stem from his nature of always pursuing that one thing that's in front of him. And right now what's in front of him is Emilia to show herself as this great leader.
That's
and
objective. Get objective.
Yeah, to just she needs to accomplish the trial. That's my goal. It's like his goal is for her to accomplish the trial. And that means, come on, Emilia, let's go. And
Can he dive into her memories with her?
Like if you hold on to her. Accidentally blow the whole place up. Part of me also wonders, is it possible he's kind of hardened a bit towards painful things because of what he's been through?
Yeah, so he, thinking about it, he might think, oh, she must be able to do it because he's been doing it. Like dying and coming back and doing it again.
All right, she's rested it up. She's had some time. All right, let's get back to it. Because that's what he did.
That's
what
him.
he has to do every time.
That could just be it. That's how he is. And he's like, well, maybe he's not thinking about other people and how other people can handle trauma.
Like he's
maybe
getting
not
a
like
degree
him.
of separation now from the normal person.
Yeah.
Well, it should have been a long time ago. But
yeah,
like maybe he's starting to get a little disconnect. Yeah, so I guess now next up we get to see where Super resets if he dies there.
Yeah.
But it looked like he died there.
He's totally
pretty
dead.
sure he's dead. Yep.
There's nobody to heal him up right now.
Yeah.
And interestingly, he gets to keep the memories of the sanctuary when he goes there, but then he forgets the whole conversation with Echidna. But he can remember the witch party with Echidna when he was in there. But once he comes out, he can't.
Yeah.
So, be pretty interesting to see what the next trial is. But what do you think he's going to tackle first? Next trial? Does he help out figuring out what's going on back at the mansion? There's so many pieces that he can endeavor to try right now. Or just be supportive of Emilia.
Because I think the point was to try to get the villagers out.
Yes.
So that's one goal completed. So I feel like he'd still have to go back because he's going to worry about Rem.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's still going to try and find a way to go back and like come up with a plan.
So on top of the list, deal with Bottle Hunter.
I think so.
How does one do that?
Reinhardt!
That's what I was thinking. Like as soon as he gets to the capital, he's like, I need to phone a friend.
I'm going to tell Reinhardt on you. Man, he's so lucky he knows that guy.
Yeah.
But
It's so lucky that guy likes him.
yeah, that guy turned out to be the
It's
nicest.
just like insta friend.
Yeah. It's like, you know what? I like the cut of your jib. It's my contact. Anytime you come across something evil, just scream. I'll be there, man.
Yeah.
Any barbecues, I'll be there.
Julius too?
Julius, too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's just the thing, right? Something about Subaru, everybody likes. A lot of it, I think, like in their cases, could just be his character. He's so outgoing and naturally friendly to everyone in a very cold world.
Yeah.
But then also these other things, there's something special as well.
Yep.
But guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see next episode a whole week early. I will be seeing you next React City. Goodbye.
Bye.
Whoa. Special thanks to Deli, Victor, Alex, Wordmaster, Joker, and Jackie.